off, and I think it's live again. Am I live? Can anyone see me? Could you guys let me know? Can you see me? Hello, my friends. This is really strange. The live went on live, and then it shut off, and then it says I'm live again. Is anyone here with me? Can you guys give me a thumbs up and let me know that you're here? This is really strange. It says that I'm live, but it doesn't show that I'm live on my secondary device. Can you guys let me know if you can see me? Here I go. This feels like a Monday. Is today Monday? It's showing that I'm live, and yet it's showing that I'm not live. Hi, Jason. I'm feeling like a shiny bright. Hello, Josh. Is anyone here with me? Can you guys see me? Is anyone here? Hello? Oh, Lucky Million. I see Lucky Million says I'm live. Oh, okay. So you're not going to believe this. So I went on and it said I was live. And then all of a sudden it says you're not live. And then it ended the stream. And then it said, do you want to go live? And I said yes. So I pushed the go live again, and then it picked up again. This is really strange happening sometimes because that's very odd. I guess I won't worry about it since I'm live with all of you. Okay, so let's get down to business. I want to welcome everybody in. Flacasso is here. Thank you for taking time with me today, Flacasso. Oh, Susanna, Bully Run. Hello, Jeremy. That's not the imposter. That's actually Jeremy Miller. There's Charlene All Good. Hi, Charlene. Welcome in, my friend. I miss you. I love you. There's Joshy Boy. There is Designs Laura. Thank you so much for making it. There's Lee Jet. There's Kaylin Diamond, Lucky Million, Elizabeth K, Robin Smith, Patricia, Deborah McCollum, Flower Lady Diana Marie, KH, Susan Simpson, and Norma, and Almost Paradise Antiques, and the Italian Flipper. What, bro? Yeah, I'm here, Italian Flipper. Kimberly Pike, and Mary Phillips, and Genuine Art Studio, and Letty Kerber. Linda Lee is here, and we're all good. I'm all caught up. 34 people in, and I feel like $1,000,000 right now. So the reason for this is I was going to do a long feed video today because Thursdays are some of my most viewed days on YouTube. And probably because there's really nothing worth watching on TV, but I didn't say that. But I did say it. That was my inner voice being external again. I always get in trouble for that, by the way. Kimberly Pike, welcome in. And thank you so much. Okay, so let's cut to the chase here. So I'm not a numbers person, but I am at 6 subscribers away from 9,000 before my year anniversary. Are you kidding me right now? Someone would say, well, there's other channels that get, 9,000 in a month. I don't buy a single subscriber. I have worked for every single subscriber. So, and there goes my fingers again. There goes my little finger. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, so are you guys, I wonder if you should start over. I don't know. Do I need to start over? No, I don't think so. Can you guys let me know if I'm live? It says that I'm live. Okay, so it looks like I'm still live. I don't know what that was about. But okay. Oh, there's Jesse Bond. Okay, so yeah, let's make it 9,000 subscribers today. Please share this stream. All right, so you guys, I just gotta say, oh, thank you. It's your girl Theory. You know what? I don't know who you are, but welcome in, and thank you for not judging me. So thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna focus on this magic right here. So we're gonna clear the box really quick. Someone had once said to me, "Can you show us some of your sterling silver purses?" Okay, absolutely. If you ask, I will show you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through just a couple items, then we're going to do a little chit chat, and I'm most certainly going to answer questions tonight because in the last feed, I felt very lecture-like. I felt very spitting out information and not giving it, time to marinate and settle in with all of you. I want you to learn as we go. Tonight is a fancy show and tell, and then I will entertain questions. And I just ask that if all of you could tell one person, just 46 of you here, if you could tell one person to subscribe tonight, I will be over 9,000 subscribers by the end of the evening, and I will do a cartwheel. Maybe I won't, but maybe I will. You never know with me. These are all sterling silver. These are all sterling silver purses. Let me see what's going on with the chat. Oh, you're good, Jason. You're live. You're okay, Jason in chat. You're live. Great. No, you're good. Thank you, Norma. I don't know. Sometimes when I get a message like that, I'm like, what do I need to do? You're welcome, girl. You deserve it. Thumbs up. Hearts to push. If you don't mind, I invite my friends. Please invite your friends. Yeah, please sub. Please subscribe, guys. I would really appreciate it. Share me out to one person, and I'm over 9,000 subs by the end of the night. Thank you so much, because I work really, really hard for all of you. This one is solid sterling silver. Let's go in close on the details. Look at that solder seam right up here. If this was silver plated, or if it was nickel silver or German silver, this ring would not be soldered shut more than likely. Okay, so hi, Wendy Wilhite, welcome in. Hi, Finn Boutique. Welcome in. Jesse, welcome in. Raven's Chest, welcome in. Thank you so much, you guys. I see a lot of new names. Every time I come on live now, I see a lot of new names, and it makes me so happy to see my old friends and new friends. So I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that you all do this for me. This is sterling silver, and this is one of my... Well, it's one of my most favorites in terms of design. Very Art Nouveau. This front view wizard, or this front view, green man, or man of time, or father time, whatever you want to call him. A wizard, a magician, whatever you want to call him. I think he's extraordinary, and I loved how sophisticated this detail is of these cattails and whiplash curvilinear lines. When people say, what is Art Nouveau? I say, this is Art Nouveau. If you want to know Art Nouveau at its height, this is Art Nouveau. Naturalistic, curvilinear, whiplash lines, whiplash hair, naturalistic, gorgeous, female gesture, female motion. This is all sterling silver on the mesh, and then it's got all these really beautiful tassels down at the bottom that are all original. And what's wonderful about this is it's, what do I say? In remarkable condition for its age, this would be around 1895 to around 1905. And that's circa dating. It might be Blackington. I think that mark is for Blackington. I go on memory on some of these things because I haven't seen this for 15 years now. Note the oxidation on the outside because that, hits the air. And then this on the inside isn't nearly as oxidized. When people ask about tarnish on sterling silver, I like to show things. I don't like to lecture you on it. I like to show you the authenticity of rich patination and rich surfaces. Okay, so there's that one for an Art Nouveau sterling silver purse. And please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, because I did pull something out that's very important. I'll give you a sneak peek now. I'm just going to run it into the frame. Don't go anywhere, anyone. Don't go anywhere. This is what you're in store for in just a little while. So stay put. Don't move. You won't want to miss it. I can promise you that much right now. And there's my little finger. That's what I said. So watch this one. This is very interesting. This is very, very interesting on the construction. This is gold filled and it's tricolored. It's yellow, rose, and silver. And what I like about this is I liked the oxidation that's happened over the surface. If someone cleaned this, they would be doing a disservice to the history of sterling silver and gold-filled mesh purses. Some people think that these purses are in fact low carat gold and silver. They're not. They're gold filled, which is a totally different metal, and is not pure, pure gold. Look at the fringe on these bags. Always make sure that all of the fringe is present. Okay, make sure that all of that is there, because if it wasn't, it's very difficult to replace. I do restorations on mesh purses for people across the nation. I have for the last now 17 years of my artistic career, and I do enjoy restoring these bags to their fullest. And I do an amazing job. I'm a staunch craftsperson that takes the time to do repairs that other people simply don't have the patience or skill to do. But I went to school for it, and I'm proud of my skill set. I will show you some of the purses purses that I have restored over the years. Original lining on the inside, sterling silver and gold filled. Let me see where it's signed for all of you, because you love to see these hallmarks. And you have all said to me, thank you for showing us up close and not printing a picture, from eBay or printing a picture from Google or printing a picture from online. We like to see these things, we like to see these marks in person. Let me see if I can get in on this one. As I continue to kind of struggle, this morning was a long morning. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say this morning was a little bit of a challenge. Getting caught up on, housework and bills and, it's life. You all live it right along with me. Let's see here. Sterling patented. We'll just go in on the sterling mark for right now. And maybe we won't. I don't know. If this doesn't work, I don't get frustrated because I go, well, just trust me. There's the sterling mark and patent pending, and then there's a gold filled mark somewhere here. I'm not going to struggle today. Watch me. I'm going to close this up and go, or I'm going to do it Jason's old school way. I'm going to go like this. I'm not so sure I want to do that right now. So I'm not gonna. All right. So there's that one. Beautiful, love it, Art Deco at its height. If someone says that's another time period, they're clearly out to lunch. They don't know what they're doing. I said it out loud. Hi, Doug. Lucy Misky's here. Sarah Cope is here. Welcome in, sweetheart. Thank you so much for getting your mother to subscribe, Sarah. I appreciate that very much. Colette, welcome in, sweetheart. Love it, treasures. Thank you for making time for me. Thank you all for making time for me tonight. I know it's a lot to ask, I know, Colette, it's funny, I did say it out loud. I did. Oh, there's Lisa Edwards. Hi, my sweet friend. Hi, Terry Cover. Yeah, my mom did something, had one of those, and she fixed it, and I have been, you probably does. Oh boy. Okay. On to this one. So this one is gold filled and sterling silver and really beautifully done. And what let's see here. What oh, okay. Well, what the note is this came in free with a collection in 2023. So I didn't have to put out money for this sterling bag. And this version goes for not the tricolor, but the bicolored. It goes for around 195. Someone has one on for like 900, and I'm like, well, you're gonna have to keep that in your collection for the rest of your life because it's not gonna sell. So sterling silver and mesh. Look at the complete fringe on this. It's just, it's so gorgeous. It's timeless. It's elegant. That little sapphire is faux. That's a faux sapphire. Sterling silver chased frame. Do I sound panicked in this? I probably do. Am I a little frustrated? I probably am already. I'm looking at my desk and thinking, I wanted to come on here and do a chit chat, and here I am with this perpetual show and tell, It's a little tiring sometimes to have to round up all these pieces, run for the light box, and keep track of a chat of 78 people. I enjoy your videos so much. I learned so much. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. Hello, Bruce. Welcome in. Lisa Edwards, thank you again. Oh, Lori Ambrose, thank you for being here. Thank you all so much. And thank you for saying that, Kimberly. I really appreciate it. This one is one of the more rare enameled framed purses. Why I brought this one on is this hangs on my wall. It's too fragile to really store any other way. Look at this Dresden lace at the bottom of this purse. This Dresden lace is completely intact. Let me take off my snake ring because that's going to get stuck on this and I don't want to damage anything. And I'm going to move Mr. Snake out of here. We're just going to go somewhere else for right now. So are you ready? Look at this. Oh, you know what, Colette? Slump frustrated me too for other reasons. Just exhausted. I need some Jasonisms. I'm going to tell you, I had 3 really long days, and I don't mind when it comes to love and family. I had 3 really tough days. Full transparency, they were very difficult days. This is what's considered Dresden lace on the bottom of a sterling silver purse. This is very complex. This is very ornate, and most times this is extremely damaged. Every little bead is still there. Every little drop is still there. And the fineness of this is like silk fabric. The fineness of the silver is just like silk fabric. Look at the way this moves. It's a micro mesh. It's micro mesh. Look at this amazing detail of almost a cobweb in the corner of this silver frame. This is sterling silver, and look at that, to where that is so finely done that that little tiny mesh has really still stayed there. Colette, thank you so much for the prayers. You have no idea how much it means. You really don't. And you know, when it comes to my family, I keep I keep a lot of my family things not on my channel for a multitude of reasons, because, you know, my parents are very private people, you know, they don't like their business being out in the world, and I don't blame them whatsoever. And now they have a loudmouth YouTubing son. So, you know, but my mom loves my YouTube channel, and maybe she's still here. So keep doing what you are doing. I will, and I will do that because you ask so politely. I most certainly will do that just because you said so. Look at this. Look at the inside. No holes, no damage, no rips in those little armpit areas. I always call this right here they love their loudmouth YouTubing son. There's like sometimes, see that little hole there? It's sometimes problematic if they get much larger than this. You know, I would say don't buy the bag, you know? And then there's other people that say, oh, that's okay. Well, I mean, it's okay, but it's not acceptable to an advanced collector. There's a little tiny hole here. Not a problem. You know, that's natural. So, oh, thank you for saying that you love seeing my mom on YouTube. And that's Buffalo, looks like Buffalo Life. I've not met you before, Buffalo Life. Hi, Leslie. Thank you for saying these purses are stunning. Thank you so much. Yeah, I said armpit, and I'll say it again because I like that term. You know, if you have a better term for it, let me know. Better than saying a purse crotch. I said crotch. And then this is, I know, there goes the show. This is onyx and how it's beveled and inset. Really well done. Extremely well crafted on the top of this. Flacasso, don't get me started. You know, should I say purse crotch? I don't know. I mean, you had a problem with armpit. I'll say crotch then. All right, so I know you guys, and you know the sarcasm. You know when the sarcasm starts, the timer gets started. You know, I start the timer, and then I watch, and I see how long it takes until I snooze somebody. This is very interesting. So why I bought this was, these are sometimes sold as silver plate because people don't look for the hallmarks, okay? They don't search for the hallmarks. They're very quick to say, those are nickel silver, those are plated, those are German silver. Don't snap your fingers and go crazy at me. This one is solid, either 800 or 900 silver. And look at the complete nature of this fringe. Isn't this amazing? See, Wendy Wilhite, you hit the nail on the head. That's another great t-shirt. Loudmouth YouTubing son of a fun. You know what? Wait, hey, Laura, if you're still here, can you wait, I gotta take a screenshot of that. Hold on. Hopefully someone can get a screenshot of that and send it to me. I've got to write that down. Loudmouth YouTubing son of a fun. You know what? That's just amazing. That just, you know, that took me from frowning to laughter. 84 people in. And like I've said before, I just want to say to you guys, it's not about numbers to me, but I'm 6 subscribers away from 9,000 subscribers. And just so you know, it's a much bigger family than that, because YouTube sent me my analytics yesterday and they said, Mr. Adams, we don't know what you're doing, but congratulations, you're in front of like almost 18,000 people, because 47.6% of my normal viewers, which are all of you, are not subscribed to my channel. So I'm in front of literally 18,000 people. To me, it's mind-bending and makes me feel so incredibly loved and makes me want to continue this. You know, I've often said if I had 300 people here, like on my channel, period, as long as they're the right 300, I don't care however many I get. It's not a numbers thing for me, because in high school, can I ask you guys a question? Did you think and I'll ask you guys a question. Do you think I cared if I was popular in high school? Go ahead and enter your answer right now. The question is, do you think I cared if I was popular in high school? Do you think I cared if I was popular today? Thank you. The answer is correct. You just hit it out of the ballpark. You know, I'd rather be honest and transparent than be popular. You know, I'm not running for anything, you know, and I'm not going to run into somewhere and go, I'm a jewelry expert. I'm a this, I'm a that, for views and for subs. Absolutely not. Joshy boy, you hit the nail on the head. So, and it's very interesting that you all totally understand me 97 friends in, and I love each and every one of you for getting me. I love you. And Italian Flipper, that's why you love me. Thank you. I love you all so, so much. And I'll say this too. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday were three of the most difficult days of my life. I felt very alone. I felt very tested. I had to pray very frequently for strength and resolve. Jeremy came and basically rescued me like he always does. Jeremy is the bear that protects me. He's the bear that defends me. He's the bear that loves me when I'm pricklier than a cactus. This man is angelic at best. At worst, I should say, he's a pure angel. And I felt so tested and so devastated for 3 days. And I had to pretend, I had to pretend that you just got to do this, Jason. You just got to keep putting out videos, you got to not, don't divulge too much information because you've been told not to do that by other, quote, successful YouTubers, my channel, my right, full transparency. I had a hell of a 3-day span, you guys. So, no sleep. And there were people amongst you, and you know who you are, that prayed for me, that actually sat down and prayed for me, that prayed for strength, that prayed for courage, that prayed for love. I do that for all of you. And I've always told you guys that I will never forget any of you. And I haven't, and I never will, because you all matter to me. And there goes the finger again. There's the Jason finger. You're handsome. Anyway, well, lady, I don't know why you would do that, because you know what's going to happen. You don't even get a chance. So that's okay. And everyone ignore that. Just ignore that. So I appreciate you saying I was handsome, but the rest of that was I don't even know. I mean, besides stupid. But hi, Valerie. Thank you, sweetheart. And thank you guys. Finger of Fortitude. I like that, Colette. And look, I'm moving my whole box up and the whole thing's getting all shifted. So this one's signed. Let's see here. This one is signed. Thank you guys for ignoring that one person that came in. Apparently that lady she must have been psycho. She needs a psych eval. That lady's nuts. And I'll say it, I don't care. This one right here, look at this. Yeah, Jeremy, thank you for being my angel, for sure. Oh, thank you. Deborah McComb, thank you for saying my heart is handsome. That's what matters. So thank you. Thank you. And thank you for saying that no one should do that to anyone. You're the real deal. You know what? Let me show you the clasp. Yeah, let me show you the clasp on that. And guys, I just wanted you to know, what was real. And I will thank you for all the prayers for my family because they were much needed. And everyone is now completely restored to happiness and to health. And I owe all of you a big thank you for getting me through it. You really got me through it. Look close up on these beaded tassels. Can you imagine all of these staying here over that amount of time? Can you imagine all of these remaining there? Look at the condition of this mesh, that woven herringbone, and then these foxtail chains. But 100 people in. I have got to say, I'm so incredibly grateful for all of you. I really, really am. And I want you to know that when I ask for help, sometimes it's because, sometimes I truly need it. Native American boxes, I only pulled out 3, and I wanted to do a good, better, and best for all of you on Native American boxes, but you're not going to get that right now. You're just going to get 3 examples out of my collection. Any of the early Native American boxes, it's believed that all 3 of these are Navajo. Let's start with that information. Some people might attribute to other tribes. I'm not going to fight about it. I'm just going to say, I believe these to be Navajo. If someone else wants to say something else, your channel, your choice. You do you, I'll do me. This one has these applied almost snipe hinges. They're almost like snipe hinges, and I leave that oxidation and that dirt, and there's little glitter down in there. I don't know where that came from. Didn't care. Wasn't for me to worry about. Loved the oxidation on this tiny, look at how tiny this little box is. And some people say, is that a pill box? I say, use it for what you think is sacred to you. That's what I say to use it for. If you want to use it for that, Fine. Were they sold as pill boxes? More than likely back in the day. They were. This one's very early. This one would be, let's look at the hinge, the way the hinge is constructed. This one's probably around, I'm going to say, I'm going to circa date this 1920. Could it be 1910? Sure. Could it be 1930? It could be, but I don't think so. I like the circa dating of 1920. The stamping on this, the single bold, tiny little turquoise stone. Anytime you see turquoise stones that small, that means early, early, early. You know, when they put more stones and more decoration and got crazy and insane, that's when I start to go, okay, that was done for the tourist trade. You know, as soon as they start to be over the top and gigantic and weird and crazy and overdone, I go, nope, that's not for me. Let me catch up on the chat. I feel like I'm forgetting all of you. 109 people in. I'll be right back with you guys in 1 second. Thank you so much, Lori Christos. I love you. Thank you, Designs Laura. Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Leonore. Welcome in. Oh, there's my friend Beth at Turtle Shell. Thank you. Timeless Jewels by Deborah. I love you. I have since I knew you had a bull terrier. And Jeremy, if you're still watching, Timeless Jewels by Deborah, I had a bull terrier as well. That's why, remember, I told you all about her before I even had a channel. Never comment, but Jason, you're a shining light. I love watching you. Laura C., I don't know who you are, but thank you for reaching out. And please just tell one friend so I can get over 9,000 subscribers. So I can get my sash. I think YouTube sends you like a sash that you can wear that says like Mr. YouTube. I don't know what it says, but I'm just kidding. Crazy May Stash, thank you so much for that. You know, I light candles a lot for prayer. I do that quite frequently. I think I posted one in one of my community things. Buffalo Life, you said, your voice is so calming. Apparently, Buffalo Life, you need your hearing checked. No, I'm just kidding. No, because, you know, I'm nuts, and thank you for saying that. I'm annoyed by my voice most of the time. I'm slightly obsessed with boxes. They are beautiful. Thank you. Hugs and prayers. Hi, Jason. Love the purse. It's fantastic. There's Gigi. Good morning. It's almost 8:33. I just made a cuppa and switched on my phone, and you are on. Love you so much. Gigi, I've loved you forever. And Gigi, I will love you forever. Sam and I have been sending you good vibes and positivity. Sarah, tell your son Sam that he's incredibly special to me and to everyone in this chat. We love Sam. We love your son very, very much. We really do. And I hope he's becoming quite the treasure hunter. It makes me so happy to know that my life that had been shut off for so long could possibly inspire another human, and I'm so grateful for that. You make me very, very happy, so thank you. Diana, you're praying for me as well. That's okay that you've missed out on some things. It's okay. And I do keep things very private from time to time. Love the stamping detail. I don't want to miss anyone. So just give me 1 second, guys. And if someone wants to leave and not be patient, it's okay. You can leave. Jason's skill in dating items blows my mind. Hi, Deborah. Please hit that thumbs up. Love you all. Bull Terrier for the win. Absolutely. Jeremy, Timeless Jewels by Deborah had a beautiful Bull Terrier. Timeless Jewels by Deborah. So I didn't know, you know, Jeremy at the time, and I had rescued a Bull Terrier from Indiana. He was a puppy mill dog, and I'm not going to get into specifics, but I'm going to tell you he had an umbilical hernia and a broken right rear leg. He had both types of mange, didn't know what a human hand was, didn't know what love was, didn't know what a leash was, didn't know what grass was, didn't know what rain was. He didn't know what wind was. He had spent a year of his life inside of a box, and I rescued him, but he rescued me. We know how that goes. I don't want to say any more. He rescued me, and all I will say is then I met Jeremy, like, I don't know how many years after I got Zito, and Jeremy came into my life, and he was like, oh, you have a bull terrier? And I said, yeah. And he goes, it's my favorite breed. So it's like, you know, God and the universe, you know, provided me with a dog that my future love of my life would adore as well. And Zito was just the best in the whole wide world. So watching for a while, first time asking. Hi, Edward M. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for being here for your first time. There's a lot of first time people, and please make sure you hit the subscribe for me, because I am trying to get over 9,000 tonight. I feel like I'm begging at this point. So I will beg. I will beg all of you to tell one person to subscribe to my channel tonight, because I'd like to be over 9,000. Today's the 10th, and there's certain I don't want to say magical numbers because that sounds almost hokey or weird, but there's certain magical numbers in life, and that's one of them for me. Bully Run Coffee says, Jason, let folks know about our next sale. You know what, Jeremy? Is everyone ready for information on our next sale? Do you guys want to grab a piece of paper and a pencil? I'll give you a second to grab a piece of paper and a pencil and a post-it note. You're not going to want to miss this sale. It's going to be this next Tuesday, and let me double check the date. It's going to be Tuesday the 15th. Now, me and Jeremy will post on the Bully Run site. Okay, everyone ready? Great, you're all ready. So it'll be Tuesday the 15th, and it is the second box of the consignment, which you all loved the first box of the consignment, and I can't blame you because it was amazing things that had been very lovingly amassed, and heirlooms, and the woman who trusted me. I don't want to get too personal, but I will say that her trust, well, how do I word this right? I'm not going to find the right words. I'm going to say that, and I'll blame that on a lack of sleep. I will say that, oh, here we go. Medina and Child and Jewelry. We can show that. Okay. So anyways, I'm trying to focus here. And it's just on me today. I'm just, not really focused today. But it's, okay, so I did a pre-recorded video of the unboxing with my mother when the box came in, but the box came in before the last sale happened. So of course I wanted everyone to go, in order, go to the first sale, make your purchase, because the stuff is different in every box. There are some, okay, so most of the stuff in this next box for the 15th is Native American. There's a lot of Navajo. There is some Zuni. I think there's one or two Hopi pieces. And it's all vintage. There's nothing new in the collection. And all I can say is the collection itself is so lovingly put together. It is like, what do I say? How do I focus on it and say, as I stare at this amazing box that reminds me of so many of the pieces? We did the unboxing. We did a live feed as like our preview. We did it weeks ago with my mom in Cleveland, and the sale's going to be the 15th, which is this coming Tuesday. I'll put a reminder up on my page. I will air the preview on this coming Sunday. So look out on my channel for Sunday the 13th, which is just in a few days. I don't know what time the preview will be aired, but you won't want to miss it. The items are incredible, and there's a few pieces in there that really spoke to me. The chat is going nuts. What am I missing? Congratulations. Uh-oh. Woohoo, congratulations, Jason. Amanda something, Italian Flipper, Kaylin Diamond. I actually hit 9,000 subs. I don't even really know what to say. Congrats, our star. Like I said, it shouldn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter, but it does. It really does matter. And anyone who says otherwise, they'd have to be kidding themselves because it feels really good. It's a lot of hard work, you guys. Even when I was down, even when I'm not perfect, you accept it. And I'll be forever grateful because it really has changed my life. I say this, and it's true. I quit my job for this. I went into the auction company and I said, you can take this position and shove it right up your rear end because these are my people and these are the people I want to be with. These are the people that trust me. These are the people that treat me with respect. These are the people who love me. You make me feel so important. And I thought a little name badge, which I could show you because I still have it somewhere here. A little name badge. I thought it mattered. Like I worked 49 years for a little piece of plastic. How ridiculous could that be when I've had all this? When I'm in front of these people that I feel so in love with, that are supposedly strangers. And I had clients for 3 years there that trusted me, that gave me keys to the house, that said, sell our heirlooms, sell our stuff. We know you know what you're doing. And yet I needed to do this for the world. And here I am doing it for the world. Here I am following my inner voice and saying, I'm going to stop this to do this. And here I am. And you just got me to 9,000 subs. It was meant to be. It absolutely was meant to be. And you guys say that I'm the best. You guys are the best. Because if I didn't have you here, I wouldn't have a channel. It's just that true. Letty, thank you so much. Leonore, Wendy, Lori Christos, Gigi, I know. Stephen, thank you. Louisa, thank you. Penny, thank you so much. Dawn, thank you so much. And yeah, the tears are a release from 3 days of no sleep and very little sleep. You guys think I'm the best, but it's a reciprocal feeling. Trust me. This is an amazing relationship to have with people, and I feel like I know so many of you. And there's been a lot of people that over the last now 9 months or 11 months, I did my first video October 31st of last year, and I didn't take it serious. I took that video serious, but I didn't do a video after that one video. I didn't do a video for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I didn't really, I don't know. I didn't feel like this was a thing. I just didn't feel like this was a thing for me. And you have all made it a thing for me. I hope when you have a bad day that I'm somehow there with you to make you feel loved and to make you feel important. I don't know. Some other channels, they don't do that. They're the polar opposite. They're about lawsuits and name calling and drama and garbage. And I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it one time. They're about bullshit. And I'm not about that. I won't have it on my channel. I will never have that on my channel. I want you all to know so much from the bottom of my heart how much you actually mean to me. And I want to bring others up with me. I want to bring other channels up with me. I never want to leave anybody behind. I know how it feels to be left behind in life. I know how that feels. It doesn't feel good, It does not feel good, but this feels amazing. So thank you all so much. So this box has been with me. This has been with me over 22 years now. And this is where my love of Native American boxes started. And someone could say, oh, that's so dirty. You have to polish that. And, all the stories that people say about antiques and heirloom pieces. And no, this is perfect just the way it is. If you want new, go buy something new. If you want something overly polished, go buy something new. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you deal with something sacred, like this, it's, doesn't that look like a turtle in a way? And that green turquoise that has been in there for so long. Thank you all so much for the hearts. Thank you all so much. Hi, Chris. I don't know why YouTube holds some of these things sometimes. I think they think people are coming after me when all the hearts come, but you guys are amazing, 105 people, and you really did make my night. I will say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because that's all I've got right now. So thank you guys so much. One of my favorite pins that I used to wear all the time, Mexican silver. This is from like the late 40s. These are a little bit difficult to date sometimes, but this one's late 40s, completely hand constructed. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Jacqueline's Treasures, thank you. Hi, Yasi. Yasi, again, I don't know you, but I love you. Jackson, Blue Smoke Vintage, I don't know you, but welcome in. Everyone, please welcome Yasi and welcome Jackson into our family. Very kind, and thank you so much. Chris, thank you so much for being part of the family. Trisha V, thank you so much. Diana, thank you. Valerie, thank you. Terry Cover, thank you. Terry, I got your message in my post the other day. Terry Cover, you really hit it out of the ballpark. I'll tell you, some days you all somehow know what to say to me in the comments, and trust me, there's a couple that have been in my comments, like you have to reply, because YouTube shows you like the newest to the oldest. I've left some in there for 10 days. And if you ever don't get a response from me, it's because I read that comment every day until I'm ready to reply. There are some comments I leave for almost a week or 2 weeks sometimes because I don't want them to go away. I want to read them and reread them and swim through it and know that these things are real and know that I have these people in my life that I actually love and that love me right back. I would like to do a good, better, and best in my collection. If you're all ready for good, better, and best, boy, I'm glad Jerry's not here because I am like really an ugly crier. I really am. And it's hilarious, by the way. We're all allowed to laugh because it's unsightly. I've said it before. Me crying is unsightly. I saw myself in a rearview mirror one time, and I was like, ew, what is that? Because I was crying, and I was like, ew, gross, what is that? And it was because I was crying, because I was absolutely crying, and it was disgusting. I mean, I looked at my face, and I was like, ew, gross. But we're supposed to laugh now. We're supposed to laugh it off. Richard Kelly, MD, I don't know what you've been through, and I'm new here, but what you've said just has so touched me deeply. Richard, thank you for coming in. It's examples like you, Richard, that not to single you out, but it's people like you that come to me that I've said before, it's not about 9,000 people. It's about 9,000 people that are the right people for being here. So whatever light I turned on or whatever you need in your life, I maybe you get that from my channel or something I say. So I appreciate that very much. Colette, thank you so much. Someone said, why don't you just like do a channel on, your metal, or why don't you do this, or why don't you do this, or why don't you talk about this, or why don't you do this, or you would get so many more subscribers if you did this, or if you did one video a month. And I was like, no, thank you for all your suggestions, but I got this. Trisha V, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, cutie pie. Don't cry. Don't you dare. April McDonald, thank you so much. Lady Sylvia, your bright and precious soul. Thank you. I know, I know you guys, but I want to laugh. I don't want to. I don't want to stay negative. I don't like to. I don't like to live in negative long. Are you guys ready for a good, better, and best, and then a grand finale? I'm gonna do a good, better, and best, and then a grand finale because I only have about maybe 15 more minutes to go. Are you guys ready for good, better, and best? Okay, so we're gonna go good right here. We're gonna go better right here, and we're gonna go best right here. Now, one of these might be familiar to you, which is this one. I've shown this one before, but we'll get to this. So here's the good, the better, and the best. So the good would be an arts and crafts inlaid brass box. And of course, in Jason's house, everything has something in it. So I bought this box, and then I found this tabular rock crystal formation that I thought was just amazing. Mother Nature is incredible, and this is no exception. Look at this. For a tabular quartz formation. In a way, it's a timekeeper because we see these kind of growth lines, and people will sometimes term these rock crystal a timekeeper because it was keeping time, millions of years, in formation, and it was keeping time. It was keeping track of ancient time. Sometimes you'll find trapped water in here. They are called anhydro. And that's ancient water that's trapped in these quartz crystals. The tabular formation of quartz was one of my favorites, and I have some jewelry that was formed in the tabular manner. Now, what you're looking for, or what you're looking at, is completely Mother Nature. Nothing is cut and polished on this. So that tabular formation of this very flat and almost perfect, that's Mother Nature. That was right out of the ground. This isn't cut and polished and faceted in any way, shape, or form. Most quartz crystal is altered for us as collectors. And thank you all so much again, from the bottom of my heart, for watching my videos, for sharing me out, for growing my channel. Is it smooth now? No, there's like ridges. There's like some ridges. You can feel them with your fingernail. Some are more prominent than others. But no, that's not smooth. That's completely still kind of like a very toothy or a ridged surface. You can feel those lines. But that's a great question. Anyways, so it's inside this box, and why I wanted to show you the good, better, and best was the boxes, not necessarily the contents, but that fit in there just perfect, and it's velvet lined, so that'll keep that safe for a very long time. That little tiny female crystal that's kind of growing off the rest of these, that is incredible that that's still there, and that one grew at an angle that's very unusual, that survived being mined. That was pulled out of the ground, and these things are very fragile. But I loved that, and the box was just magnificent as well. Very arts and crafts. So I tried to stay around for the good, better, and best in boxes. I tried to stay between, this one's 1900, this one's a little bit earlier, this could be 1880, and this one's around, I would say right at 1900. So I tried to stay in the same time period for a decorative jewelry box. This one is Micromosaic inlay, and most people, when they look at this, say, is that a painting? Is that a painted surface? And in actuality, if you look very, very closely at this, these birds are actually little tiny tessera, little tiny glass tessera, or little tiles. And they're called tessera, and the way that they're inlaid is micro inlay. And Micromosaic, look how realistic this is of this golden bowl with water and birds along the edge. Look at how little, oops, as this is all fogged up now. I'll have to set this down. Give me 1 second. I got all hot and bothered. I got all hot and bothered, and I ruined my loop there for a second. Let's see here. I know, hot and bothered. Look at the little tiny tessera that construct these birds. Those little tiny tiles to put that little tiny reflection in the eye. Isn't this outstanding for true craftsmanship of the Italian makers back in the day? So this is the good version of a box. And some people might say it's even, the best version. Well, in Micromosaic, it's a pretty darn good version. This is black glass. Some people say onyx. That's not. That's just faceted black glass. Thank you guys for the hearts, for whoever's sending the hearts. And on the inside of this one, I house this enamel dish. And, like I said, I put things inside of these boxes because, well, that's the way I do it in my house. And look at this enamel dish. This is sterling silver and these clovers, and there's 3-leaf on the outside and almost reminiscent Art Nouveau border. Look at the 4-leaf clover on the inside. This is sterling silver and the most amazing guilloche enamel. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous for guilloche enamel? I love the craft of enameled silver. I always have. There's the signature right here, 925, and 3 applied feet. I really love the condition of this, that all these little jewels on the outside that are all enamel, hand-painted, are still there. Be very careful when you see enameled pieces like this because the surface is sometimes very, very fragile. So don't put anything in there that would scratch it, but I loved that opalescent wash on that. Now, we're going to go into, oh, and by the way, the outside of this is enameled. So that is enameled all the way around the box. And there's the original Roma from Italy. There's the original box liner on the inside. And then, like I said, I love the little tiny feet that it sits on. 4 little raised feet. They're all there. The condition's wonderful. The little stop back here to stop the lid from opening all the way. That's the little stop. That's there so that this box doesn't flip over. It stops the lid from going all the way back. That attention to detail says I'm important and I was well crafted. And as a metalsmith, that detail spoke to me. Someone else may not have noticed that. They would have said, oh, well, this is just a beautiful box and I love it. Well, I loved it because craft is exceptional. The design is wonderful. 3 doves, and then this little stop back here to stop that from opening up to tip this whole thing over. If this whole thing went over, it would break this enamel, or I'm sorry, it'd break the mosaic and possibly chip the enamel on the outside. So isn't that just exceptional? I'm so glad that I'm able to show you some of these things because if I do these in little shorts or if I do them in pre-recorded videos, sometimes you don't get that depth of surface or detail. Let me check the chat really quick. Everyone's loving it. Fantastic. I don't think I missed any questions. It's a masterpiece. Can you imagine making that? It's insane. It's a box supposed to have a treasure inside. See, Sarah? That now you're talking, and that only feeds my addiction for buying. You love tiny treasures. I'm a sucker for enameling, shamrock enameling, gorgeous dish. I just got the pad in the box. Oh, yep, the pad in the box. Wow, I'm learning something new. Bonnie Zimlich, thank you so much. Bonnie, I love you. Bonnie, I see you at another channel. I can't say where I see you, Bonnie, but I see you somewhere really late at night. The live feed sometimes lasts quite a long time. At least, Bonnie, I think that's you. In a second. Okay, my feed stopped for a second, but Bonnie, I adore you, and I think that's you, Bonnie. Bonnie, if that's you, hi, Jason. Yes, that's me. Well, Bonnie, I'm there, but I'm very quiet for a multitude of reasons. But yeah, anyways, inlaid abalone shell in a grape design. And look, yeah, it stopped for a minute, guys. The live feed stopped for a second. It was like the YouTube gods were mad at me. Well, it wouldn't be the first time. 151 people. And then there were arrowheads. So I found one of these and it was, let me see here. Wait, maybe it was this one. Yeah, it was this one that I found. And I really, really, really loved this, like, oh, so much. And you can see that I don't over clean them when I find them, just because I don't. I just rinse them off and kind of rub them with my hands. Some people have a tendency to over clean things too. But Indian, Indian artifacts, Native American Indian, before I get in trouble, or a lecture series. I don't like a lecture series, but we learned cowboy, I've said it before, cowboys and Indians in school. And Native American Indians, is not incorrect, by the way. But these indigenous people that made these, look how finely crafted these are. And this one is, I believe that's Coshocton. It may be Flint Ridge for origin on that one, but these are all Ohio. And then there's this one, and I have a lot more arrowheads to bring, but I don't know if I don't know if people want to see arrowheads on my channel, but they're amazing and I love them. But why I emptied this is, let's look at this close. There's the design. Does anyone know who made this? Does anyone want to take a guess who made this box? Did I already say? Yeah, good idea, Jason. I love this so much. Thank you. Sweet arrowheads. Sam loves arrowheads. You know what, Sarah? Then I'm going to do a video on arrowheads. I'm going to do it. Madonna, I can't say. Just lives on Tuesday. Oh, did I miss something from Madonna? Madonna just got the pad in the box. It's amazing. Okay, wait, hold on. Wait. I need that channel. I'm an insomniac. Oh, Lori, I'll get that to you. I'll get that to you. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, Madonna, I can't say. Just look for lives on Tuesday and Thursday around 10 p.m. Absolutely. Thank you, Bonnie. Appreciate that. I love them. Yeah. Okay. So look at that, though. It's amazing. Bronze and fantastic. Bonnie, just let the channel know that there's a lot of people that watch that don't say anything, by the way. Bonnie, just let the girls know. Please, that's all I'll say. This one is Tiffany and Company. Tiffany Studios, New York, produced by Tiffany Studios, and then retailed through Tiffany and Company in New York. And this model is 1176. It's bronze. It's amazing. And I would say value on this one, because of the condition, I would say around 650. Oh, this is a tough one because the oxidation is so good. 650, maybe $670, and I only paid $50 for this box. So isn't that amazing? Oh, Cindy's here. Oh yeah, and you can ask each other questions too. Let's see. It said that. Wait 1 second. Let me see. I'm losing track. Thank you, Bonnie. Again, congratulations. You are a star. Robin Smith, thank you so much. Italian chief named Washington Redskins. An Italian chief named the Washington Redskins. And I don't like the new name. Terry, I wasn't a fan of like the term Redskins because I thought that was demeaning because I just didn't like it. I was not a fan. But like I'm from Cleveland and they call them the Cleveland Indians because like our whole area here is like, Native American Indians because that's what we called them. And I did talk with one of my friends and I'll tell you, she is Cheyenne. She's 60%, I believe, or like whatever. I don't know what her lineage is, but it was about 60%. She's very much so, and she looks very Native American. And she and her family call themselves Native American Indians, and that's what they call themselves. And she's a Native American Indian. And I said, am I allowed to say that? And she said, I'm not offended. That's all she would say is she said she's not offended. So anyways, I don't know about the Redskin thing. I'm going to leave that unsaid. And then the Cleveland Indians changed their name to the Cleveland Guardians. And there were like a whole bunch of people in like an uproar over it. And I thought, well, there's certain names that I don't like to be called. So all I say is like, if they called that, like if they had like a football league that was called something that was derogative, like mean, derogative term, I would say you have to change that name, So I'm not going to say if I don't agree or disagree. Jason, I found an indigenous grinding stone in my garden last year. Oh, Gigi, that's amazing. Yeah, this Tiffany's fantastic. I love arrowheads. I'll do that then. Did the Tiffany box have an original purpose, like a scar box? Oh, Sarah, this one was just jewelry related, and sometimes these were sold in a desk set. So this could have contained pens, pencils, paper clips, utilitarian items on a desk. So you could put jewelry or trinkets in it, but this size, you would think like a smoking box. This actually would have been used on a desk as like a desk set. So there would have been a letter opener, a letter holder, the blotter ends. So you'll find the blotter ends, and I forget the name of this. I thought it was like grape something. Who knows? But there's like blotter ends, that go on the blotter pad that you put on your desk. So there would be blotter ends or blotter, like they're long strips. So if you ever see the long metal strips that go on the end of the desk thing, that would be for, so this is for a desk thing. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, 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 absolutely. Yeah. Ohio is loaded with Native American items in tools and flints. And I mean, in Summit County, it's loaded. That's all I'll say. I'll show you one more piece out of the decorative arts. This is by Galé. This is Galé glass, and it is an original, turn of the century. This is Galé. It's fully signed right there. And then this fern leaf and foliate scroll kind of, and then this large kind of Boston fern unfurling and reaching for the sun. And you can see that this is very old. There's a lot of reproductions of Galé glass. And if you looked at the way the modeling was on this, it turns like a yellowy orange into a lime green. I'll do an up close and personal on Galé, the reproductions and the originals, because there's so many reproductions of Galé glass. I would say a strong 7 of 10 that I would see that would come across my desk at the auction houses, because I work for many now. I would say 7 out of 10 were reproduction. We're new, produced in China, acid cutback glass, because this is cameo glass. There's 2 colors of glass. This one laminated on the surface of lighter, and then acid cuts this back, so it looks like a cameo carving. It's not hand carved, it's hand finished, and then the leaves are like fire polished. So that secondary polishing on the surface here was fire polished, which is a very difficult technique to do, but the signature completely correct for Galé. The way that the leaves are done, it is correct. The finish is right. That kind of opalescent kind of glass. Look how small this baby is. She's a tiny baby, and I've always loved it. It's called a cabinet vase. It's the cabinet size, and look how tiny and little. But this so is reminiscent of my walks in the park, and anything that reminded me of good times in my life, I want to look at. I want things that remind me of positive. Now we're getting down to the last one, and I have 120 people here. You are the lucky ones that decided to stay. Are you guys ready for the grand finale? This I had brought. Oh, you do love Galé. So do I. I love Galé's work. I always have. So look at this. Are you kidding me? Hey, you guys ready? So hi, Pamela Tomlinson. Welcome in. If you missed earlier, please go back and watch. I've only been on for 56 minutes. And Pamela, thank you for subscribing and loving me. I really appreciate it very, very much. And you guys, thank you so much for everything that you do. I can't thank you guys enough. And I did have a comment one time. Can you imagine this? I was looking at my videos, and someone said, you thank people too much. You thank people too much. It's almost like obsessive compulsive behavior, and you thank people too much. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say, wow, that's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to thank you guys over and over and over and over again. Okay. So I'm just going to thank you from the bottom of my heart continuously. So thank you so much. Okay, so everyone's settling in now. Good, good, good. So this is all enameled. It's 18 karat gold. Let me run a tape measure next to it so you can see the size. Give me a minute. I'll run a tape measure next to this. I never have said publicly what I paid for this, and I don't know if I'm going to tonight or not. I might not. I might save that for the video. So this is 2¼ inches. It's solid 18 karat gold. And it's all diamonds. Here's where you wind the watch, and you're going to say, what? It's a watch? And I'll say, yep. So there is the jeweled bail. So there's the little 3 diamonds. And then when we click this over, Lupita, Peta, you hit the nail on the head. When you said this is a museum piece, you absolutely are correct. This is an honor to own, and it's an honor to show you. And I thought, what a better way if I get to 9,000 subscribers, even by begging or paying for them if I had to, I thought I'm going to show something that's truly a masterwork. And this is a masterwork of gold. This is 18 karat gold and guilloche enamel. And those are all tiny little diamonds inset in this beautiful Beetle's body. So I'll show you one time. I don't usually open this, but when you push this tiny little button right here, I'll do it and I'll hold the wings down because I don't want to break this. I'll push this in. And the wings will release. Let's see here. Let's let the wings come up on their own. I don't want to force anything. Oh, there we go. So there it is. So there's the running watch inside of this Beetle. So to make the watch go, you twist this to, wind the watch. And I believe it's only maybe a few day movement. It only keeps enough of a charge per se for a few days. And I'll let you take all of this in because you're so generous to be here with me. And I'm so grateful that over 100 people get a chance to see this masterwork of gold. It is probably in my collection one of the finest. But how I found this and how it came to me, I'll leave that for the long feed video when I actually bring this on by itself. It had been in one of my very early videos. And I had just brought it on kind of like at the end of a long haul of things. And this was very, 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 very expensive. And I mean, probably one of the most expensive things that I had ever purchased. But what had happened was, and I'll tell you this because I can, and because I want to, I bought one like this at a pawn shop. And me and Jeremy were together, and I should bring him on for the story of how the watch found me. But I own another one of these that is currently two things. All I'll say is this: it's currently not in my possession. That's what I'll say, and I'll leave it at that. But the other one is historically important because of the family lineage that it came from. And these were very expensive watches at the turn of the century. This one's around 1900 to 1910, maybe 1912. These were a novelty. These were for the extremely wealthy, first class people. These were very, very, very expensive and not common at all. If you Google this, if you just Google antique Beetle watch or Beetle watch and you shop by highest price on eBay, you'll see one in red that has red enamel wings, and you will see the price on that watch. I will not mention it here. Do your own personal research, and you will see that watch and what they're asking for it. What they're asking for is very, very fair. Very fair. If you Google this at like Christie's and Sotheby's and you look at the national auction houses and the international auction houses, specifically out of England and Europe, this is just unbelievable when you find these. And the price range is kind of all over the board. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. So let's say, yeah, absolutely. Great Beetle. Love the dove, showing her pieces, museum piece. Jason, amazing. Can't believe the underbelly of that bug. The color is stunning. I bet it was expensive. It's so amazing. Looks like Fabergé. Lori, you're very close. Because we love you and feel the love you share for us. His little legs are tucked under. Wow, that's incredible. I'm OCD. But I was taught manners and how to express gratitude to others. Absolutely. That's what I thought, Lori. Wow, breathtaking, deliciously remarkable, stunning. Thank you for sharing. Beautiful, exquisite. Wow's adjacent. Beetle's gorgeous. Okay, so that basically sums it up. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget anybody. And I don't want to, Flacasso, not on this one, but on the other one, yes. But on this one, slightly high. You can probably cut that in half. Bonnie's English, thank you so much. You know what? It's true, Bonnie. I had always said that I may not have any money, but I sure have a hell of a retirement fund. So there you go. And that's the Beetle watch. And I'll open up the back and I'll show you the mechanism because to get into the watch, you lift up this tail end right here and you kind of open this up because there's a hinge right there. There's the little hinge right there to open that up. But look at the hand engraving and hand chasing on these legs. So are you kidding? So isn't that amazing? Oh, Lori, you may have found this one. You say you see a green one, no shipping charge though? Yeah, probably because that's this one. But it actually transferred hands twice, by the way. Oh, you just saw the red one, Charlene? Yeah, well, you know my secret. So you know my secret. It's an hour see it and have questions to answer. Oh, okay. So do you guys have any questions? So let's just do that real quick. Let me close up my little baby, and I do push this back in so I don't wear out the mechanism. So there you go. So there's the Beetle watch. Does anyone have any questions for me? I'm gonna watch a chat and we'll just do a couple questions. Oh my God, you get a new car. Well, you know what? This actually, I won't say. I'll say you're right. You fire and your fire and your passion has just the kick I needed it to. Okay. Does anyone have any question? Oh no, that's okay. You can leave that, Robin Smith. I liked that. So love you always, Jason. Okay, does anyone have any questions at all? Anyone else? I think he might want more treasures in a new car. Well, actually, can I tell you guys, I drive a very I drive a very old car. It's 10 years old. I'm not like a car person, as long as it gets me from point A to point B, and as long as it gets me from here to my family in a hurry when they need it, my car is my blessing, and I don't need an expensive car. If you could own one piece of famous jewelry, what would it be and why? Sarah, someone asked me that in my comments this morning, and I didn't answer yet because I don't have an answer. And as you know, I have such the mouth on me. I just don't have an answer to that. Okay, I could say that okay, I'll explain it this way. I'll answer your question indirectly. I was obsessed with the work of Rene Lalique, and I've mentioned this before. I studied his work when I was in school, and I kind of emulated his things because my things were always large scale and unwearable and cumbersome and strange. But I drove to Baltimore, Maryland, to the Walters Art Gallery specifically to see the Lalique orchid hair comb. So I would say if there was, but see, I don't want that one specific one. There are a few pieces of Rene Lalique jewelry that have always completely fascinated me. And the reason why is combining glass, enamel, diamonds, and gold would be something that no one back then would really think of doing because, how valuable is glass? How valuable is enamel? Not very much, but when you put the artistry behind it and the magic that Lalique had, that's where my brain was overwhelmed by being an artist, and I would love something, very large scale of Lalique, and that's how I could answer that question. But it would be very difficult for me to pick one specific famous piece of jewelry, so that'd be very difficult for me to do because there's so many that I've researched that I really loved. I already tried to trade him one of my cars. Actually, Cindy Jewelry Nurse did. She tried to trade me a car, and I'm still thinking about it. Oh, Flacasso, you said, do you know how loved you are? I do now. I really do. So you guys, thank you. Thank you so much. And I love you all right back, even when, I'm prickly and kind of an ass sometimes. But Alex, thank you so much. You're welcome. Bonnie, that's true. You said how you feel about your car. I agree. Yeah, it's totally true. So that was me on comments, Flacasso, right? Jason let them know more about the sale and coffee chat. Oh yeah. So Jeremy wanted me just to cover that. And Jeremy, I'm gonna do a big thing on it, and they know to watch, Jeremy. So the sale is gonna be October 15th because my manager Jeremy just said, and I see that, I'm joking. My manager Jeremy though, actually Morris, his cat, is my manager. It's manager Morris, by the way, and he's always in charge of everything. Even though he has no clue where he's at, he's in charge of everything. The cat is omnipresent and obnoxious, but I love him. Tuesday the 15th, again, Jeremy, I should probably tell them that, like, when Morris was sick that time and I saved his life, and then I always joke and say that was the biggest waste of money I've ever had in my entire life. Every time I see him, I'm like, I wasted that much money on that cat? I'm just kidding. That cat has changed my life. I love that cat more than anything. Tuesday the 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that's going to be, so I'll do the, let's get back to that. I'll do the unboxing video that's already been pre-recorded 2 weeks ago from the consignment. I will air that this Sunday the 13th, and then the sale, and you'll see the preview, and then the sale will be on the 15th, which is Tuesday, from 7 p.m. until about 10 p.m. that night, and we've got some great pieces. So if you were at the first sale and you love what you got, which everybody raved about it, you will absolutely love it. And then me and Jeremy this next week, I think this next week after the sale, we're going to do a live chit chat on Jeremy's channel so that you can become more familiar with Jeremy and his coffee business and like what kind of coffees to order. And he just started a gift card promotion on Bully Run Coffee. So if you go over to Bully Run Coffee, to his website that all of you know about, please go over and look up that information. That would be greatly appreciated. Let's see here. Yes, sale info, please. Deborah asked. I think I did that. What maker is it? Rhonda, if you're talking about this, I'll get into that because it's going to take a long time to get into that. The maker of the case and the maker of the watch are two different makers. So that would take quite a little bit of time to discuss. And I feel more comfortable if I just hold off on that for right now. And thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Question, I am sure you already discussed this, but is this style of work being produced these days? Liz, boy, oh boy. Yes, very limited, and I'm drawing a blank on the company that did it. Give me a minute. It's 3 letters, something AR, capital letters, something AR, I think. I'm drawing a blank. Maybe I have those reversed because the brain's not going to let me go there right now. I will think of it and I will tell you. But yes, there is one specific company I could think of that's doing this quality of work. Now, there's other makers that are doing amazing things. Don't get me wrong. You know, there's artists who are doing phenomenal things. So I'm not knocking anybody. But thank you. Flacaso is very sweet. Lalique, is that a Lalique necklace in my intro? I don't know. Lalique is my dream. Absolutely. Thank you for your answer. We can all be prickly. You know what? We can. Just got a great manager. One last question. Will you be shipping internationally yet? Sarah, not yet. I talked with Jeremy and we want to get this under us a little bit more. And we just really appreciate everyone's patience, you know, and I'll get into why I don't ship international, but that'll be in a whole nother thing. But thank you for your patience on that, Sarah. And I do appreciate that very, very much. Hi, Jeremy. My kitty monster is our boss. It's true. Jamie B is here. Hi, sweetheart. That's great. Thanks. He seems shy, but he's a part of our jewelry family too. Jeremy, no need to be shy around us. Oh, he's not really shy, Frank, but he's like not like me. I'm the loud, obnoxious one, and he's the one that has to be, you know, the balance to that. So he likes to be, you know, yeah, he likes to be kind of a little bit more quiet than me. But yeah. But when Jeremy opens up, look out because he's hilarious. Elizabeth K. My hubby wants Bully Run t-shirt and he plans to make one. Hey, Jeremy, are you still here? Is your manager Morris still here? He is doing t-shirts and he has some already made. And that would be amazing if he would do that. And I think Jeremy left because I drive him crazy. Debbie Lucio, will you ever sell any of your own made jewelry? Yes, actually, I will. And I've been back in the studio. I wanted to do a video, but for some reason, my channel doesn't like my silversmithing videos, and I don't care because I'm going to do them anyway. So, oh yeah, okay. We will be doing shirts. Oh, and Jeremy almost misspelled that. Thank God he didn't put what I thought he was going to put. Jeremy meant shirts. So let's see here. Hi, everyone. Cornelian Turquoise, order some coffee from Bully Run and have a cup while you watch on Tuesday. You know what, Cornelian Turquoise? A lot of people have been doing that lately, and I'm so grateful for people to buy Jeremy's coffee and love it. The Walters Art Museum, Baltimore, Maryland, Jason. I've been there too. Yeah, they're amazing. The artistry, coffee is great. Thank you, Jeremy. See another satisfied customer. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Yin to yang. Yep. I always say yang instead of yin. Yin to your yang. Right on. So excited for you, Jason. So proud of who you are and all that you do for all of us. Thank you, darling Jason. Prickly pears might sting at times, but are so sweet inside. Thank you so much for saying that. It's true. Okay, so anyone else with questions? Oh, my work is amazing. Thank you. I would love to see more of your studio videos. You know, they just struggle, Frank. You know, I need it as I can't. Frank, I want to say that, but I can't. I think I met my limit at 2 swear words. Thanks, Bully Run Jeremy. Hey, Husky Foster Fails. Hi there, Husky. Welcome all in. Patty L. Crane. Steph, thank you so much for the orange hearts. You know, you guys, I think I'm going to let you all go because I think, oh, wait, Bruce is on. Hold on, everybody. Give me a minute. Give me 1 second, everybody. Let's see if I can do this really quick. Give me 1 sec, everybody. Hold on. Everybody just wait 1 second, please. Hold on, everybody. Let's see here. Where is it? Hold on, everyone. You know what I'm going to do, but don't go yet. I want to raid Bruce and Dennis, but it has to be like an official raid. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Give me a minute. No one type anything for just 1 second. I'm trying to find... Darn it. Let's see here. I almost said the big swear word. I'm glad I didn't. Darn it. Let's see here. Charlene. Okay, no one say anything for a second. Everyone hold up. Because the chat's going to bump up and I'm going to go crazy. You don't want me to go nuts. You know what? I have to heed my own advice and keep my pants on. You know? I definitely need to keep my pants on. Nope. See, nope. That's not going to work. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, wait. Nope. Darn it. I need to keep my pants on. Okay, wait 1 second. Blue Run Autumn Blend is now. Hold on. Darn it. Hold on, guys. Give me a minute. I gotta find this. Hold on. I gotta act. You guys wait here for a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. What is wrong with my chat? Hold on, guys. Don't go anywhere. Just stay put for a second. Hold on, guys. Oh, shoot. P-R-U-D-E-N-S. Is someone knocking at my door? I hope no one's knocking at my door. It's 6:30. No one better be knocking at my door. Not at 6:30 at night. And that better not be like, where is this? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, everyone hold on. Okay, you guys got to do me a favor. What a mess this is. I'm going to watch this back and laugh. Here, look at the Beetle watch while I struggle. Okay, guys, hold on. Watch. Okay, there's this. 113 people. Thank you for not leaving yet. Okay, here, look at this while I fumble with this. Oh, darn it. Darn it. How could this be this difficult? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on, guys. Are you guys still here? Did you guys keep your pants on? All right, are you guys ready? It's official. I want you to click this link and go over to Bruce's live, and I want you to put raid from Jason Adams, okay? I want you to click that link, go to his live feed, go over to his live, okay? And spread the love to a YouTube channel that I love. Please go over to Bruce and Dennis. Please, please, please go over to Bruce and Dennis. And as soon as they are done, or at like 7 o'clock or whatever, please go over to Kirsten's. Okay, so go over to Bruce right now and then go over to Kirsten after. Go raid Bruce and Dennis. Please raid them and say Jason sent us. Okay, I love you all so much. Have an amazing rest of your night. Thank you all so much for getting me to 9,000 subscribers and getting me over. The love that I feel is something I cannot explain, and you touch me so deeply and you make me feel so loved. So thank you so much, and I love you. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye, everybody. I love you so much. Good night. I'll see you soon. Mwah.